Good morning, Open Heart. It is wonderful to be here today and to be your messenger. Just want to thank John Gilmore as a congregant and as a member of the ministry team. I am so grateful for the way he has kept this church going, kept us connected, and brought his sweet energy and spirit to this challenging time. So, John, so much love to you. Let us just spend a minute to just focus ourselves. To go within, to touch and connect with that divinity within. Our May theme is infinite certitude, and my talk title today is What I Know for Sure. And our talk text is What I Know for Sure is that every sunrise is like a new page, a chance to write ourselves and receive each day in all its glory. Each day is a wonder, and that's a quote from Oprah Winfrey. The purpose of my talk today is to get us to thinking and reflecting on what we know for sure. What is our foundation? No matter the president or the pandemic or the people around us, what do we know for sure? Well, I know for sure that I love me some Oprah Winfrey. I can relate to her in so many ways. I relate to her struggles with weight. I relate to her family challenges. I relate to her love of booze. She likes clear booze like tequila and vodka, and I like brown booze like whiskey and scotch. And I can relate to her amazing journey and the spiritual transformation that she is on and has been sharing with the world. And my favorite part of the Oprah magazine, or O magazine, is the last page. This is where Oprah shares what she knows for sure. And as I reflect on the times that we're in, Bob Dylan was so right. The times, they are a-changing. And in these changing times, I ask and wonder and contemplate, what do I know for sure? Of what do I have infinite certitude? Well, I'm going to talk about three things that I know for sure today. The three G's: God, gratitude, and going forward. Let's talk about God. God is, Ricky Byers says it so beautifully, God is all there is, and God is all there will ever be. Ernest Holmes puts it this way: God is all there is. God includes everything, all possibility, and all action. For spirit is the invisible essence and substance of all form. That God is, that's what I know for sure. That no matter the pandemic, no matter who's the president, no matter what's going on, that God is, and the things that represent God to us. There's an amazing show on Sci-Fi Channel that says Life After People. And even though we have God in us and our reflections of God, too many people or a lot of people don't know that. But the bigger things that show who God is, that if you took the folks off this planet, the Grand Canyon still gonna be, and the Himalayan mountains still gonna be, and Marianas Trench still gonna be, and the mighty Mississippi, and the flowers and the roaches and the hummingbirds, all those things will still be, for they have never lost their connection with what and who God is. And that God is all. Everything that I can be, everything that I want to be, everything that I should be, and that all that around me, my needs, my possibilities, God is all those things. And all that God is for me. God is within. This great quote from Ernest Holmes: the great spiritual geniuses, whether it was Moses, Buddha, Plato, Socrates, Jesus, or Emerson, have all taught people, men and women, to look within themselves to find God. God is within. And this has been an amazing journey for me as I left the traditional church and got involved in New Thought, that in this year sitting under John's teaching and taking my class with Unity, to really envelop and grow my consciousness that I am God, that what God is me. And it's within me, and it's within you, and it's within all of us. And just like one drop of the ocean is the ocean, this spark of God, your spark of God, is all that God is. And that God is love, That's us. God is health. That's us. God is power. That's us. God is beauty. That's us. God is prosperity. That's us. All that God is within us. And when we touch and embody and have a consciousness of that, we become agents of transformation in this world. What else I know about God is that God needs us. That even though the heavens declare the glory of God, and Master Teacher Jesus said himself, the rocks would cry out and praise God if humans stopped, we need each other to show reflections of God, to point the way to God, to embody God, to shine our light, to embody God, and not just by words. But as this quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson says, what you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you're saying. That God needs us to light the way, to show how God is in good and bad circumstances, because it's all God and it's all good. The second G is gratitude. Deepak Chopra says gratitude opens the door to the power, the wisdom, the creativity of the universe. You open the door through gratitude. And Oprah says the more you praise and celebrate life, the more in life there is to celebrate. There are so many amazing studies, scientific studies, that show the transformative, the healing, the empowering, the releasing, the renewing benefits of gratitude. One of my favorite studies is a study done for veterans suffering from PTSD. These heroes have gone and kept our borders and our boundaries safe and kept us safe. And they come back not 100%. And so this experimental study was done that when they felt that stress, that anxiety coming on, that what they would do instead of popping a pill would think about something they were grateful for. And there was a measurable, scientific measurable reduction in their stress and an improvement in their capacity to live their lives with less anxiety. What I know is that gratitude changes me. And then the changed version, the empowered version, the love-filled version of myself is able to go out into the world and change the world. And my last G is that going forward. Oprah says it best. I know for sure your journey begins with a choice to get up, step out, and live fully. What I know is that in these days, this is when people need to see the spiritual aspect of who we are. Not inviting folks to come on out to the spiritual center or like our page, but in the midst of people being fearful, being scared, and is this planned? Is this some weird scientific thing? Is this something the aliens are doing? Is this the Illuminati? They need to see peace in us and joy in us and love in us. And this is the time to put our faith to practice. What I know for sure is that the people of God, the people who have God within them, who are embodying and understanding that all that God is within them. This is our chance to go forward. Say, this is what God looks like. Love, light, wholeness. When times are unsure and when times are sure, we have the capacity to go forward in these uncertain times as God, living God, showing God. In this time, what do I have infinite certitude about? What am I infinitely certain about? What do I know for sure? I know that I am loved by my mama, by my daughter Lily, and by my lady love Gail. I know that I have some amazing friends in John Gilmore, Janet Petty, Terry McCubbin, Carrie Harris, Michael Campoloni, Michael and Carrie being Lily's godparents, Michael being my friend 35 years, and Carrie being my friend 32 years. I am blessed to have such good people in my life. What I also know for sure that I am a spiritual being, having an amazing human experience, that I am God, the goddess, the spirit expression. All that spirit is, I am. I know this for sure, and I know this for you, that you are God. I greet you. I bless you. I see God in you.